All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we got one case of 2024 Elite in the game used and multi-sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we'll go live on eBay Live. Box number 1. 37 out of 50. Dan Marino. 2 of 2. Ja Morant. Shooting sleeve. 28 of 35. 6-tuple patch. James Worthy, Kevin McHale, Chris Mullin, Tracy McGrady, Michael Finley, and Dame. That'll be going to random.org at the end of the break, as well all of the other multi-signers. Jared Curtis, 22 of 35, or multi-patches. And 28 of 30, Roger Staubach. Nice. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 2 of 3. Sick patch. Chuck Dressen, 51 out of 60. 2 of 3. Look at the patches. Cristiano Ronaldo, Angel Di Maria, Sonny, John Stones, Mo Salah, Garnacho, Jack Grealish, and Phil Foden. The 3 line is sick. Tyler Hero, 11 out of 35. And 15 of 35, Joe Montana. Boom. One of 2, Pete Rose. Boom. Dan Marino, 1 of 6. Whew. 2 of 3, Bo Jackson. $11 out of 30, Tom Glavine. And 4 of 8, John Stockton. Box number 4, Troy Aikman out of 15. Dual patch, 40 out of 45, Vince Carter, Jerry Stackhouse. Derek Jeter, bat patch out of 45. 1 of 4, Walt Alston and Chuck Dressen. Dual patch. And 6 of 20, Josh Allen. Boom. Box number 5, 1 of 4, Reggie Jackson. Oral Hershiser, 5 of 12. 1 of 40. Quad patch. Wow. Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Kobe Bryant, and Peja Stojakovic. Sick patch on the Peja. Triple patch, Paul George, Jimmy Butler, Devin Booker, 4 of 40. And Johnny Bench, Gary Carter, Ivan Rodriguez, and Mike Piazza. 5 of 5. Quad patch auto. Whew. $14 of 35, Duke Schneider. John Pesky, 30 of 30. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 14 of 35. 2 of 3, John Daly. And 15 of 25, Rob Gronkowski. Nice. Dwayne Wade, 25 of 35. Julius Randle, 17 of 35. Game used greats. Walter Payton, Thurman Thomas, Emmitt Smith, Eddie George, LaDainian Tomlinson, Bronco Nagurski, Tony Dorsett, and Herschel Walker, 21 of 35. Earl Campbell, 2 of 3. And Steve Young, quad patch auto, 5 of 5. Boom. Box of 8. Dual patch, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith. 21 of 60, Tim Duncan. 1 of 5, the Enigma, Jason Tatum. Oh, the Anomaly, excuse me. The Cornball, etc. Hank Aaron, Frank Robinson, Ernie Banks, and Willie Mays, 3 of 6. And Joe Namath, 2 of 10. Peyton Manning, 13 of 15. Vince Carter, 34 of 35. Sextuple patch, 9 of 35. Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, D. Wade, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, and Reggie Miller. 1 of 2, Jerry West. And Gabi, 12 of 35. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. After this, we'll do a hit recap, and then we will take our sweet time doing the randoms, because there are a lot of them. There should be, potentially, I believe so, a 16 patch card coming up. So, actually, I don't think so. Huh. That is unusual. Average one a break. Shaquille O'Neal, 2 of 3. Jalen Hurts, 10 of 35. David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Reggie Miller, and Reggie Lewis, 20 of 40. Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith, Earl Campbell, 2 of 7. And what is this thick thing? Ah. Ricky Henderson and John Stockton. 5 of 6. Both enshrined in 2009. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here, being part of the break on a Saturday morning. Really do appreciate it. Let's see. For the hits, Dan Marino, John Morant, Jared Curtis, Roger Staubach, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Chuck Dressen, Tyler Hero, Joe Montana, Pete Rose, Dan Marino, Bo Jackson, Tom Glavine, John Stockton, Troy Aikman, Derek Jeter, Josh Allen, Reggie Jackson, Oral Hershiser, Duke Schneider, Johnny Pesky, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, John Daly, Rob Gronkowski, Dwayne Wade, Julius Randle, Earl Campbell, Steve Young, Tim Duncan, Jason Tatum, Joe Namath, Peyton Manning, Vince Carter, Jerry West, Gavi, Shaquille O'Neal, Jalen Hurts. And for the multis, of which we have several, finally got on the product. I'm glad. Happy for you. All right, for the duels, John Stockton and Ricky Henderson. Jerry Stackhouse, Vince Carter. Chuck Dressen, Walt Alston. Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton. For the triples, Earl Campbell, Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton. Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Paul George. For the quads, Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Kobe Bryant, Peja Stojakovic. Willie Mays, Ernie Banks, Frank Robinson, Hank Aaron. Gary Carter, Johnny Bench, Mike Piazza, and Pudge. David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Reggie Miller, and Reggie Lewis. For the sextuples, Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, D. Wade, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, Reggie Miller. James Worthy, Kevin McHale, Chris Mullin, Tracy McGrady, Michael Finley, Damian Lillard. And for the octets, Walter Payton, Thurman Thomas, Emmitt Smith, Eddie George, LaDainian Tomlinson, Bronco Nagurski, Tony Dorsett, and Herschel Walker. And Cristiano Ronaldo, Angel Di Maria, John Stones, Youngman Son, Mo Salah, Alejandro Garnacho, Jack Grealish, and Phil Foden. All right, we're going to head to random.org. This is going to take a few minutes to get this all typed up and set up, so don't go anywhere. I promise we'll be back. I'm just, I won't say I'm a slow typer, but I'm a slow reader then typer. We'll be back in probably like 4 or 5 minutes. Get this done. I have faith in you. You keep picking the right players just on the wrong days. You just gotta level out that consistency. That's all I'm saying. That's the key. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, to random.org we go. To everybody else, thank you guys. Really do appreciate you being here. And we do have more multi-sport stuff from Leaf coming up, as well as more of this in particular to try again or grab some more nice hints. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. We've got 14 randoms to take care of, so stay tuned with us while we get through all of them. Gonna roll some dice. Gotta be through hard to be valid for us. We're gonna go 7 times on each random. Oh nope, I cannot do math. 9 times. 9 times. 3 plus 6 is 9. Starting off with John Stockton and Ricky Henderson. That is 8 times. Final roll. Ricky Henderson coming out on top. Congratulations. Walt Alston and Chuck Dressen. That is 8 times. Final roll. Chuck Dressen coming out on top. Vince Carter, Jerry Stackhouse. Final roll. Vince Carter staying on top. Walter Payton, Emmett Smith. 8 times. Final roll. Emmett Smith taking it home. Congratulations. Paul George, Jimmy Butler, Devin Booker. That's 8 times. Final roll. Paul George coming out on top. Walter Payton, Emmett Smith, Earl Campbell. That is 8 times. Final roll. Emmett Smith staying on top. Congratulations. Hank Aaron, Frank Robinson, Ernie Banks, and Willie Mays. That is 8 times. And then it's Frank Robinson. Nice. Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Kobe Bryant, and Peja Stojakovic. Final roll. And it is Kobe Bryant that'll be taking it home. Congrats. Johnny Bench, Gary Carter, Mike Piazza, Ivan Rodriguez. Final roll. Ivan Rodriguez. Shout out to Pudge. David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Reggie Miller, and Reggie Lewis. Eight times. Final roll. David Robinson taking it home. Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, Dwayne Wade, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, and Reggie Miller. Eight times. Final roll. Ray Allen. Nice. James Worthy, Kevin McHale, Chris Mullin, Tracy McGrady, Michael Finley, Damian Lillard. Final roll. Chris Mullin coming out on top. Octet number 1, Walter Payton, Thurman Thomas, Emmett Smith, Eddie George, LaDainian Tomlinson, Bronco Nagurski, Tony Dorsett, and Herschel Walker. That is 8 times. Final roll. That is LaDainian Tomlinson taking it home. Congrats. And finally, fix that. Octet number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo, Angel Di Maria, John Stones, Heung-min Son, Mohamed Salah, Alfonso Garnacho. Oh, no, that's not right. It's Alejandro. I don't know why I typed Alfonso. There we go. Jack Grealish and Phil Foden. That is 8 times. Final roll. And it is John Stones with a sick 3 lines patch. Taking it home. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us for today. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday and weekend up ahead of you. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having you back here sometime soon. And until next time, everybody.